Hi guys, and welcome back to Brickwater Bay. Thought we'd move things outside now. Now that we've got a little bit of a sitting on the table, it's not just a massive empty table. I thought I would start recording the videos in the location where the buildings are actually going back in place. So I'll move the turntable around through the city as we go through. But yeah, today we're looking at the Grand Emporium. Absolutely lovely set, this one. I've not really made any changes. Obviously I've tiled the roof, I've changed the causeway, but other than that, adding the tree, I've pretty much kept it identical to the original Lego building. It's such a lovely building, inside and out. I believe I may have put some interior tiling in on this. We'll have to double check. It's been a while since I've been inside this building. There's no lights in either of these buildings yet. I've not actually got onto the back street of my city yet, so there's no Game of Bricks lights installed on these, and there's none outside where it's going to be either. So these road plates and this one also don't have lights in. This one hasn't got a light in. So I've got some work to do to carry on the lighting down the high street, down to the high street, sorry, so that I can start connecting these buildings in and getting this road plate connected up as well. So there's no lights in either of these. The other building is Brick Bank. Brick Bank, it frustrates me, this one, because it's one of my favourite modular buildings, but I don't like my one. Unfortunately, I bought it when I first started buying modular buildings, and I bought it unbuilt and unseen, and when it arrived it was extremely yellowed, and I couldn't get hold of the seller afterwards. It was quite disappointing. So yeah, mine's extremely discoloured. I've started replacing bricks on it as and when I get them. I do need to have an exercise where I go through and replace all of the yellowed bricks. It's that bad. It's even affected the dark bluish grey to the light bluish grey and the whites. It's pretty gross, really. The only colours that haven't been affected are the black ones. But no, these two buildings sit in this corner here on the back of the high street. So I refer to this as the high street, and that's the beachfront in front of it, which will make sense later on. But yeah, this is the Grand Emporium and Bank. Let's get them separated now, have a look inside of them, and then we'll get it sat in place in the city. What I might also do is, rather than putting the cars in one big video, is just start building the cars as and when I put buildings in place. So I'll stick the building in, get a few cars in place after we've shown you the insides. So let's take a look. Taking a closer look at the Grand Emporium and Brick Bank. As you can see, I've got a custom built tree inside the front. I will do a video on how I build these in the coming weeks. Looking inside the Grand Emporium, I've just tiled. These were picked up off the pick a brick wall. There was thousands of them, and I ended up with loads at one point. I've not done anything inside the Brick Bank. That's completely standard. You can see the level of discoloration. That's a white brick, and that was on the outside. So, and you can see it here with the dark bluish bricks, heavily discoloured. And then you've got the next floor of the Emporium. Again, I've just tiled this. Not done anything with the Brick Bank at all, other than tried to disguise as many yellow bricks as I can, which is not a lot. Again, the next level of the Grand Emporium has all been fully tiled. And moving over to the roofs, they've also been fully tiled. So that's the Grand Emporium and the Brick Bank. So let's get them back together and then get them back in the city. So that's the Brick Bank and the Grand Emporium, and they just sit into here. Like that. Forever losing flowers and moving flowers and having to put them in different places because the city travels a lot. Things get knocked off, things get broken, and the original places get forgotten, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm forever altering it, moving things around, finding new homes for things. But I also quite like that because it's always changing as a city. So yeah, that's the Brick Bank and Grand Emporium opposite Hogwarts University. I'll just grab a few vehicles quickly and we can start populating the streets. Right, so the first vehicle I've decided to put in is my tractor with custom tractor trailer. I actually sell the instructions for this on Rebrickable, so I'll put a link for these in the description below. I built this because I have quite a big market area, which you'll see when we get further into the city. But I like this one along this road here, bringing fresh produce direct from the farm into the market. I've also chosen to put my bike servicing vehicle in my city in this area, and I'm just going to pop that one in just here. This one's a rebrickable model. It's one of the very earlier models. I came across it on YouTube one night. I'd never ever seen it before, and excuse me, I saw a speed build, and I thought I can do that. I can rebuild that from that video. And I sat there at night and rebuilt the vehicle in studio from the speed build video to get the parts list, and then I ordered the parts for it. I do need some more blue bikes, but they're not cheap. And then I'm going to go for this red truck. This one is from a Jurassic Park set, but it's a nice scale, fits the city quite well. So I'm just going to have him coming through the lights like that. So that's that building all in place. Thank you for watching today again, guys. It's starting to get there, it's starting to grow. The next one is going to be, let's go for the fire station and the pet shop. They're going to sit just here, so let's get them two in next in the next video. And yeah, it's starting to get somewhere. I'll give you a few close-ups now just before the end so you can see it in a bit more detail at low level. But yeah, let's get this city built. It's taken a while to get to here, but it'll get quicker. So I'll do a few close-ups and I'll see you again next time. And please like and subscribe. It all helps. Thank you. Looking across from the station car park over to the Grand Emporium and Brick Bank. Looking down from above Hogwarts University. You can see as you get closer to the ground, the streets just seem to get busier and busier. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you again next time.